What's up, guys? This is a follow-up review to Def's DM3. We're giving him a bunch of feedback on his DM3 effort last time. There was a lot of feedback for him to go through, and he's also taken on board stuff that I've given to the other players in our squad. So let's see how he does this time. Cool. Okay. So it's questionable whether to go straight to yellow to get position advantage. I know Def has been talking about it like it was a good thing that he delayed it by going to yellow. So he grabbed the quad, went around here, poked, and then went straight back over here. Now, the advantage to that is that the guy who gets first RL would probably expect to see you up there sooner. Okay, so if you grab first RL and you're worried about enemy quad attacking you when you come around the corner here, then you might pop off a few rockets as you come around this corner just to like protect yourself so that you've got time to get into that yellow armor box. If you get first RL, you get into this yellow armor box, then at least if quad is going to come and try and kill you, you can see the quad coming around that corner. You can just splash damage him and he can't get in and do anything to you. But what Def's done is he's delayed it. All right, so probably what happened, and I'll go back and have a look, but this is what I reckon happened. Cat and back got the first RL, and he's probably seen no quad, okay, all good, and he's probably turned his back for a second. So it's allowed Def to kill him, and look, Def has scored himself that first rocket, which is, that's massive. That is massive. So he should definitely hang around here until yellow comes up. Drax should fuck off. I haven't got the comms for this game, unfortunately. Drax, yeah, that's good team play right there. Good team play, both those guys, excellent. So I just want to go back and see what Dirtbox did, because we played these guys last, and Muncher made the exact same mistake. I had the quad last time, and I killed him and took his RL off him, which is a huge advantage for the start of the game. All right, let's see what Marcus does here. All right, so he's under a little bit of pressure. Oh, mate. All right, so as you can see, Marcus had heaps of time to get into a better position, but I don't know if he just didn't think about the quad coming around that way, or I'm not sure what he was really thinking. It's kind of tricky if you spawn and get the first RL, but then an enemy player spawns behind you, you sort of, like, you're worried about that guy, like, attacking you from here because, you've only got 100 health, only a few shotgun shots to get you down. Like, so it's hard to even make it into the yellow armor room if there's someone chasing you with a shotty. Probably just wasn't thinking about what quad was doing at the time, but he had plenty of time. So you can see what he went back and forth a bit, and then by the time that he looked up, Def was already on him. He should not have given that weapon away. Good. At this point, I would be sending Swoop in to actually scout because we don't want to fuck up with the rocket launcher. Now, let's just have a look what's up here. All right, cat and back. He's probably got nothing. Oh, what? Lucky motherfucker got the first two rocket launchers of the game. Okay, so if we send in Swoop here first, it would be very wise. Let's just see. Yeah. All right. Unfortunately. And if we look, where's freaking Dirtbox gone, mate? Okay, so Dirtbox is probably hanging out for quad number 2. All right. If I was in Dirtbox's position, cat back's position, you gotta secure the red, right? So you wait until the last minute, in my opinion. You wait until about quad's going to come up at about a minute and 2 or 3 seconds. So you should be hanging around here until like 58, 59 seconds. and then fuck off to quad. Right, that might have allowed him to actually pick up a red, and it probably would have allowed him to fuck up our two guys here and still have time to get to quad. He could have provided a rocket pack for his teammates. Yeah. The good thing is that he has secured the quad, so that's... let's just get back to Def. So Def, he's doing good. He's secured the red. Holy shit! Hang on a sec. Let's drop it back. All right. So Marcus. All right. So he's heard the red just get taken. Oh, that's a great shot. I like that. Now, I think it was a huge mistake of Def to jump down at that point. When enemy has quad and you're holding red with a rocket launcher, you stay at fucking red because you can see the glow come around the corner and just spam it so they can't even get in. If they're really desperate to push into red and you're spamming it, half the time, if they try and push through your spam, they'll get hit and they'll shoot themselves in the face as they're trying to enter. So let's just go back again. Okay, so Def has just heard the quad being fired. All right, we know that it's enemy quad, and he should probably assume that it's enemy quad RL. So he should grab this red and then step back to, I think the perfect spot is right here, because then it's hard for that quad to hit you. Another spot that you can stand, which I really like, is right here. Because again, it's like hard to hit you. It's difficult to hit these things. It's easy to hit the underside of that one. It's very difficult to hit if you're standing right here. So, and that being a little bit closer, it means that the travel time of your rocket, like to spam this entry, is just a little bit less. So it makes it easier to react to quad trying to push through here. And then also, if you're standing here, then you can see, let's say that the quad has jumped down onto the mounds and then he's come through the RA tunnel, and then it makes it very easy to spam here. So what you can do is, if you see that glow come through, pop a rocket off here, and then just step over to this spot here, and then you've got so that they just can't, like, because when you're coming in under here, what you can do is you can line up. So you can aim like that, and then as you step forward, you're already looking at the point where you want to hit, right? Which is that point or that point, right? That one a little trickier, right? So let's say that you're coming through here, but you've got the quad glow, right? So as you step through here, the guy up there should be shooting down, pushing you back, right? So like, let's say that your aim is trained up onto this spot here, but then you get pushed back, and then after they hit you with that first shot, if they step back here, right, they already know that you're coming through there, and this is a much more protected spot, and they can just simply sit up here, and you're pretty safe unless someone comes through here with a shaft, or if someone comes up the back with a rocket launcher. But like this, yeah, that's enough said on that. I think I'll actually stop the demo there just to save it from going a long time, because that's some pretty solid advice right there, if I do say so myself. Now let's just play this out again. All right, so this is the point where you shouldn't give up your position, right? You've just taken red. What you want to do is step back and watch that entry, because if you had done that, instead of turning his back and jumping all the way out, like you didn't know that the quad had already come through there. If you had have known that, like if you had have at least backpedaled and watched that entry as you exited here, you would have seen the quad glow coming around the corner. You could have popped off a rocket. Like if that's where you really wanted to go, if you really wanted to retreat to Nailgun, let's say that your health was real low and you had to retreat and you do want to try and hold it, then if you at least backpedal, see that glow coming around the corner, pop off a rocket, and then he's still, like, if you catch him with a rocket here and push him back, he still might splat himself in the entry here, which would be perfect. But then at least you push him back long enough so that you get away and you don't cop a rocket on the way out, which he managed to get you with and got you super low. So that's my advice for DM3 from this game.